morning felt lighter than the night before. Snow gathered softly at the old cafe door. I watched the world turn quiet and white while you stirred your coffee in gentle light. Steam curled upward like a quiet sigh. Your eyes held warmth the winter couldn't deny. The frost on the window began to glow, as if it knew the secrets we'd never show. If this moment froze in time, I would stay here, your hand in mine. Snow on your cup, warmth in your touch. Winter surrounds us, but it never asks too much. Every falling flake feels like waking up to the way my heart beats when I see snow on your cup. Snow on your cup, soft and real. Somehow the cold reminds me how you make me feel. Your fingers trace circles on the tabletop, little rhythms telling me never to stop. Outside the wind hummed a low sweet tone. Inside with you I felt less alone. The world blurred softly beyond the glass, like memories drifting from a distant past. Your laughter rose like a spark of heat, turning winter stillness into something sweet. If seasons fade and years move on, I'll remember this warmth long after you're gone. Snow on your cup, warmth in your touch. Winter surrounds us, but it never asks too much. Every falling flake feels like waking up to the way my heart beats when I see snow on your cup. If time melts slow like snow on your sleeve, promise me there are moments you'll keep. Even if daylight slips away, our winter stays in this quiet cafe. Snow on your cup, snow on my heart, a fragile reminder of how soft love can start. Winter may fade, but I'll never give up on the memory of you and snow on your cup. Snow on your cup, still enough to bring me back to the moment I first fell in love. Foam drifting slowly over morning heat, rhythms of calm in the sound of the street. Warm breath rising into quiet air, soft little echoes of a mind laid bare. Gentle reflections on the tabletop shine, moments of silence finally feel aligned. Outside the world is covered in gray, but here I breathe in a softer day. Nothing rushing, nothing loud, just drifting slow beneath latte clouds. Latte clouds floating above my mind, warming round, leaving the cold behind. Latte clouds carrying the quiet sound of a heart learning how to settle down. Latte clouds drifting through winter light, holding space for everything that once felt tight. Oh, the swirl in the cup turns like a tide, tiny reminders of peace I used to hide. Snow taps gently on the window frame, each little bee repeating your name. The chair feels warmer than yesterday, as if the winter slowly washed away. Breathing in steam that smells like calm, a gentle rhythm, a whispered song. If time can heal with a single breath, this cafe taught me what peace is left. Latte clouds floating above my mind, warming round, leaving the cold behind. Latte clouds carrying the quiet sound of a heart learning how to settle down. Latte clouds drifting through winter air, telling me gently that I'm still here. Sometimes comfort comes unseen, like muted colors in a faded dream. Sometimes love is simply found in the way warm steam curls around. Latte clouds stay a little longer now, guide me softly through this winter town. Latte clouds don't fade away, I need you quiet for one more day. Latte clouds stay a little longer now, guide me softly through this winter town. Latte clouds don't fade away, I need you quiet for one more day. There was a glow spilling onto the floor, a place we stood where we stand no more. Winter stepped in and erased our trace, but light remembers the warmth of your face. Footprints echoes where silence grew. The sun once lingered because of you. Shadows stretch long across the times, holding the ghost of your gentle smile. If memory can thaw the cold, I'll follow where the story unfolds. Where the light fell, I feel you still, even when winter bends me to its will. In door still creaks like it did that day. A whisper reminder you walked away. Dust in the sunlight dances slow, like the echoes of feelings we didn't show. Every beam paints a fragile scene of what we were and what might have been. Your scent still drifts through the evening air, a soft reminder you were once here. If winter has the path you knew, I'll chase the light that points to you. Where the light fell, I feel you still. Even when winter bends me to its will, even if seasons pull apart, this light remembers. Quiet place where the light fell, I call your name. Though winter keeps things cold and tame, still I reach out through frost and fear, believing one day this old wooden chair still knows your frame. Your laughter carved deep like a burning flame. I sit here now where you used to be, feeling the echo of your energy. The cushions hold the curve you left, soft like comfort, warm like breath. Every grain remembers your touch. It's strange how little things mean so much. In every groove you remain, soft as a whisper saying my name. There's warmth in the wooden chair even when you're no longer there. Winter knocks but never wins. Your memory lights this room again. There's warmth inside the space you fill, a quiet promise loved ones will. The window hums with December air, yet somehow it feels like you're still there. I trace the lines along the wooden seam, imagining moments we used to dream. Outside the smokestack, soft and high, but inside this chair keeps me dry, holding the shape of a loved one's known, turning this cafe into a home. If time can fade what hearts are made, this wooden chair would keep me safe. There's warmth in the wooden chair even when you're no longer there. Winter knocks but never wins. Your memory lights this room again. If love could carve its truth in wood, yours would stay exactly where it stood. If seasons change and memories stain, this chair will keep your warmth again. There's warmth in the wooden chair. Every breath says you were here. Winter whispers through the air, but never chills what we once shared. There's warmth in the wooden chair, a piece of you living everywhere. Snow falls slow like static on an old radio. Soft and low, humming secrets only winter knows. Footsteps fade beneath a muted sky. Moments drift as the cold walks by. Steam from my cup curls into the air, drawing patterns of comfort everywhere. Street lamps glow in a faded gold, painting stories quietly told. I tune my heart to the quiet beat, finding calm in the snowfall's repeat. Snowfall frequency, tuning into peace. Every flake a note that makes my worries cease. Snowfall frequency, gentle and free. Let the cold world fade, just stay with me. The window frosts like a fragile screen, blurring the world into a softer scene. Your voice echoes in a distant hum, a song of comfort I can't outrun. Hands in my pockets, I breathe in slow, letting the world fall where it needs to go. Clouds drift low in a pale embrace, winter slowing down the pace. If quiet can heal what noise once broke, then let me live inside this winter cloak. Snowfall frequency, tuning into peace. Every flake a note that makes my worries cease. Snowfall frequency, gentle and free. Hold this moment still for me. White noise dancing across the night, a lonely calm turns soft and bright. Even in silence I can hear a rhythm pulling me near. Snowfall frequency, guide me quietly. Snowfall frequency, stay a while with me. Your breath met the window, soft against the cold, writing little shapes only our hearts could hold. The world outside faded into silver gray, but your warmth inside kept the chill away. Fingerprints blurred as minutes passed by, yet each one stayed like a gentle reply. snow hum lightly against the glass, whispering moments we wished would last. If I could pause the world outside, I'd keep you here, right by my side. When the window fogged, our stories grew. Each clouded shape brought me closer to you. Winter dimmed the lights outside, but in your warmth my fears untied. When the window fogged, our truth appeared. Love fell louder whenever you were near. You traced a heart with a trembling hand, a tiny symbol I could understand. Your laugh rose warm through the frozen air, a fragile comfort rare and fair. The frost returned, but so did we, two souls braving the winter sea. Even as the glass turned white, your touch kept everything bright. If the fog clears and you must go, remember the warmth you chose to show. When the window fogged, our stories grew. Each clouded shape brought me closer to you. Even when winter steals the view, nothing can hide what I felt for you. Glass may clear and moments fade, but you remain in every trace we made. When the window fogged, our stories stayed, written in breath we gently laid. Winter can't erase what we became, two fragile flames in a world of rain. When the window fogged, I saw us true. Every clouded moment brought me to you. Winter didn't rush, it quietly came, filling the spaces where warmth had your name. Your voice lingered like a shadowed song, gentle aching, soft but strong. Each step echoed down empty halls. Memories clung like fading coals. Snow settled deep where laughter fell, turning our story into something to tell. If longing has a silent tone, it's the sound of facing winter alone. Winter came slow like your goodbye, soft enough to break me, quiet as your sigh. I reach for the warmth we used to know, but everything changes when winter comes slow. Snowflakes fell the way hearts fall, silence steady taking it all. The sky dimmed early, losing its fire, a mirror of love that grew tired. Your scarf still hangs where you last left it, a gentle reminder I can't forget. Cold wind curls around my feet, tracing the pain I'd rather not meet. Still I walk the same old street, hoping our memories might repeat. If hope can thaw what time turned cold, I'll hold on even when days get old. Winter came slow, like your goodbye, soft enough to break me, quiet as your sigh. If seasons shift and you return, you'll find the lantern still softly burned. The winter hid the path you knew, my heart kept every step for you. Winter came slow, yet I still wait, standing alone at the frozen gate. Your warmth remains beneath the snow, a hidden ember that refuses to go. Winter came slow, and so did I, learning to breathe through every This table for one feels calmer tonight. Candle flickering in a soft amber light. No sudden noise, no racing heart, just gentle air pulling me apart. Snow drifts slow outside the pane, a quiet rhythm easing my brain. Steam rising from my cup of tea, teaching my chest how to finally breathe free. Solitude isn't cold or numb, it's the space where healing comes. Silent table for one, calm like the snow, letting my heart beat, learn how to go slow. Silent table for one, peaceful and true, finding myself in the quiet I once gave to you. Silent table for one, floating in time, letting winter soften every line. Chairs around me sit perfectly still, like they're honoring the space I need to fill. The hum of the heater sings low and sweet, matching the rhythm of my steadying beat. Shadows on the wall sway left to right, painting me a softer night. Even the loneliness feels like grace in this tiny familiar place. It's strange how quiet can feel so warm, a gentle shelter from the storm. Silent table for one, calm like the snow, letting my heart beat, learn how to go slow. Silent table for one, peaceful and true, finding myself in the quiet I once gave to you. Sometimes healing takes a chair and a moment to sit still instead. All the pieces left behind, and gather them with steady mind. Silent table for one, and I'm finally okay. Silent table for one, breathing through the day. softly in the curling steam, warm like a whisper from a fading dream. It danced in the air beneath winter light, a fleeting signal that felt just right. Tiny letters forming in a silent bloom, shining briefly in the dim lit room. Snow tapped gently on the window frame, echoing softly the sound of your name. Some moments fade too fast to hold, but the feeling lingers brave and bold. Your name in the steam, glowing like a spark, a tiny fire warm in this cold and quiet heart. Even when winter dims everything I've seen, I still find you in the drifting steam. Your name in the steam, rising through the air, a quiet reminder that you were once there. The warmth began to fade, but not the thought of every tender lesson your presence taught. Shadows move softly across the floor, like the echo of footsteps I miss even more. I reach through the haze with trembling hands, trying to catch what love still understands. For a moment you were close again, before the steam vanished like a forgotten refrain. If memories could live in heat, your touch would linger on repeat. Your name in the steam, glowing like a spark, a tiny fire warm in this cold and quiet heart. One can say the things words can't find, filling the empty places left behind. In rising clouds I see you clear, even when winter pulls you near. Your name in the steam, calling back to me, floating in silence where hearts can see. Even if the warmth goes cold, your memory stays like stories told. Your name in the steam, forever traced in the gentle heat we once embraced. You left your scarf on the second chair, soft and warm like the love we shared. I held it close as the snow fell down, praying someday you'd return to town. Your scent lingered in the woven threads, carrying echoes of words unsaid. Winter pressed its hand against the glass, marking the day Our moments past, memories cling where warmth once stayed. A fragile comfort softly frayed. The day you left your scarf behind, winter wrapped its arms around my mind. Every fold, every line of its touch whispered gently, you're missing too much. The day you left your scarf, I knew when arrived the moment I lost you. The cafe clock ticked slow and low, as if it feared letting the minutes go. Your empty seat told the quiet truth that love can vanish in silent youth. I brushed the fabric against my cheek, hoping your warmth was something I could keep. The world outside turned cold and wide, but your scarf stayed warm at my side. If time could weave us back as one, I'd trace the threads until it's done. The day you left your scarf behind, winter wrapped its arms around my mind. If memories could stitch the past, I'd hold the seams until they last. If longing could bring you near, I'd wear your warmth through every fear. The day you left your scar, I knew winter had taken the heart I gave to you. Still I keep it safe, this piece of you, a woven promise I once held true. The day you left your scarf behind was the day winter claimed my mind. The sun was fading in a pale afternoon, a quiet warmth slipping out too soon. Your shadow lingered across the chair, soft as a memory you once left there. Steam from your drink curled into the light, a fragile moment holding us tight. Outside the world wore a winter hue, inside my chest it was still filled with you. If time could slow for just one breath, I'd hold this scene beyond its depth. In this half-light afternoon, I found my truth, that every fading color still points to you. Soft golden edges framing our days, even we remain, a quiet story written in gentle flame. Your laughter drifted through the quiet air, calming the ache I didn't know was there. Shadows stretched slowly across the floor, drawing the outlines of what we were before. You whispered something under your breath, a tender promise I've never forgotten yet. Snow gathered softly on the outside sill, but the moment stayed warm and still. Even if seasons blur these lines, this light remembers what once was mine. In this half-light afternoon, I found my truth, that every fading color still points to you. If daylight dims and memories fade, I'll chase the warmth you gently made. For love survives in softer hues, where half-light meets the quiet blue. In this half-light afternoon, I stay, holding the echo of your gentle ways. Even when winter erases the view, I'll always find my way back to you. In this fading room, in this tender light, our story glows through every night. Coffee rings on the wooden table, circles of moments, soft and unstable. Faded outlines of mornings we knew, still holding traces of me and you. Light drips slowly through the dusty air, as if time forgot how to rush anywhere. Snow hums gently against the pane, a steady rhythm soothing my brain.
Little details shape the day, more than words we used to say.
Coffee rings marking where we've been, stories written in circles thin. Coffee rings holding warmth inside, moments drifting like a quiet tide. Coffee rings on a winter day, showing me peace in a simple way. I run my finger through the fading line, watching it break and realign, like how memories shift and bend, soft at the start, fragile at the end. Your silhouette still lingers, fading strokes of sunlight like watercolor paint. Even the quiet feels neatly arranged in patterns that slowly, gently change.
Maybe the past can stay this small, a ring, a trace, a gentle call.
Coffee rings marking where we've been, stories written in circles thin. Coffee rings holding warmth inside, moments drifting like a quiet tide. Coffee, 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 coffee and coffee, coffee ring, coffee ring, where would Clovey been?
Some things don't need sound or speech to tell the truth, just out of reach. Even silence feels complete where coffee stains and memories meet.
Coffee rings on quiet days, holding stories in simple ways. Let the world keep rushing by, I'll stay here beneath it. cinnamon air drifting through the room, warm as a promise breaking winter's gloom. Your coat drips snow by the cafe door, a sight I've memorized forevermore. The heater clicks softly along the wall, like a heartbeat steady through it all. You brush the frost from your gentle hair and fill the space like a whispered prayer. If sand could speak what hearts conceal, this warmth would tell you what I feel. Cinnamon air brings you back to me, sweet as the memories we used to be. Even as winter hardens the sky, your warmth returns in a gentle sigh. Cinnamon air, soft and fair, a quiet sign that you once cared. The table shook as the laughter spread, colors blooming where fear once bled. Your hands wrapped tight around your drink, giving me time, giving space to think. Outside, the storm spiraled wide. Inside, our worlds realigned. Every breath you took that day melted the bitterness far away. Your seasons change without your stay. The scent would guide me anyway. Cinnamon air brings you back to me, sweet as the memories we used to be. Some moments never lose their taste. Love leaves traces we cannot erase it. Every corner, every flare, I still breathe you in the cinnamon air. Cinnamon air gently returns, soft as a candle that slowly burns. In winter's grasp, I still find you there, wrapped in the warmth of cinnamon air. Winter laid its touch upon the ground, silence rising without a sound. Your shadow moved through falling white, turning the cold into softer light. Each breath you left became a cloud, fragile, trembling, beautifully loud. A bloom unfolding in frozen air, something rare beyond compare. If love can bloom where ice is laid, then winter's not something to fear or evade. Snow bloom rising where our hearts met, a fragile flower I can't forget, even when seasons pull us apart. Your warmth still lives in the cold of my heart. Snow bloom shining in the frozen sky, showing me love doesn't ever die. Footprints wandered across the street, echoing softly with muted beat. Your laughter drifted like a gentle flame, bringing color where none ever came. I reached for you but held the breeze, a quiet truth bringing me to my knees. Still, even in love, takes what we once made. The bloom will rise where dreams were laid. Even in darkness, soft and slow, love finds a place beneath the snow. As a snowborn bloom. December walked in with a quiet grace, frost painting patterns on the window's face. The world outside felt distant and dim, yet inside the room overflowed with you and him. Your laughter circled the candle's flame, a soft reminder of why you came. The cold tried hard to break the peace, but your presence made the warmth increase. Every winter pulls me apart, but December knows my heart. December knows my heart too well. Every rise, every place I felt, it keeps the memories I can't hide, holding them gently at my side. December whispers where to start, because somehow it knows my heart. Your hands wrapped tight around your drink, giving me comfort, giving me space to think. Snow drifted softly across the glass, marking the moments we wished would last. Your voice cut through the chilled air slow, a torch of warmth in a world of snow. Even the silence felt sincere whenever you chose to stay near. If winter tries to break my will, December tells me to love you still. December knows my heart too well. Every rise, every place I felt, maybe the cold just wants to teach that love stays warm where words can't reach. Maybe December holds the key to everything you mean to me. December knows my heart, my truth, the fragile steps, the tender youth. And even when daylight falls apart, December still knows my heart. drifting soft and low. Shadows move slow where the cold winds blow. My cup hums warm between my hands. A simple comfort my heart understands. Snow taps lightly on the window frame, repeating rhythms always the same. Breath curls upward in a muted sweep, folding the world into something deep. If time repeats in gentle ways, let winter loop through quieter days. Midwinter loop, easing my mind, playing the moments I needed to find. Midwinter loop, steady and true, softly replaying the thought of you. Midwinter loop, calm and slow, teaching my heartbeat where to go. The heater hums like a distant song, a lullaby I've needed for so long. Footsteps fade into velvet night, leaving a trail of pale blue light. My thoughts untangle with every beat, settling gently beneath my feet. Even the silence feels warm tonight, held in winter's tender white. If healing comes in whispered cues, then let this loop rewrite my blues. Midwinter loop, easing my mind, playing the moments I needed to find. Midwinter loop, steady and true, softly replaying the thought of you. Midwinter loop, calm and slow, teaching my heartbeat where to go. Sometimes the world becomes too loud, even beneath a gentle cloud. But winter finds the softest way to quiet down what words can't say. Midwinter loop, just stay with me. Midwinter loop, set my worries free. Night fell early, as it always does. Winter arriving without a cause. Your shadow lingered by the open door, a tender ache I felt before. Snow spiraled softly beneath the streetlights, painting the world in silvered nights. I reached for warmth inside your gaze, hoping your touch would end these days. If love can stand against the cold, then take my hands before they fold. Hold me through December's wind, where broken pieces try to mend. Pull me close through frosted air so I can breathe, knowing you're still there. Hold me through December's ache, before the dawn begins to break. Carols faded from the distant square, leaving a stillness too heavy to bear. Your scarf slipped gently from your coat, a fragile scene I dared not quote. The moon rose high, revealing truth, the fears I've carried since my youth. Yet in your warmth those shadows fall, your touch rewrites them all. If winter strips the world to bone, I'll still choose you, even alone. Hold me through December's wind, where broken pieces try to mend. Even if the night grows long, your voice becomes my guiding song. Even if the cold cuts deep, your warmth is mine for me to keep. Hold me through December's storm, let your arms become my form. Pull me close, don't disappear. Winter feels softer when you're near. Hold me through December, stay until the snow drifts melt away. The coffee drips slow, one drop at a time, like memories falling in uneven rhyme. The clock ticks softly against the wall, marking the spaces where we used to fall. Your sweater hung on the empty chair, a quiet presence lingering there. The scent of cinnamon filled the air, but nothing felt as warm as when you were here. If memories drip like this so slow, maybe it's time to let them go. Slow drip memories, steady and small, filling the cracks where shadows fall. Every drop carries your name with care, pouring the past into winter's air. Slow drip memories, bittersweet blend, trying to hold what had to end. Steam rose gently in a fragile line, curling and twisting like ties that bind. I watched the liquid pool and spread like the echo of everything we said. The room felt smaller as daylight spread thin, yet your warmth lived on in every wind. Even the chairs seemed to sigh in place, missing the comfort of your grace. If silence speaks more than we do, then the stillness whispers you. Slow drip memories, steady and small, filling the cracks where shadows fall. Some endings don't break or fall apart, they fade like whispers in the heart. And drip by drip they teach us why goodbyes don't always need to cry. Slow drip memories pouring through time, staining the corners of this heart of mine. Even if winter wipes the view, these memories drip, but they lead me through. Last winter's cafe still lives in my mind, a frozen moment perfectly timed. Your gloves on the table, melting snow, a tiny scene from long ago. Candles flickered beside your smile, a warmth that stayed a long sweet while. Outside the storm drew silver lines, yet inside felt like sunlit signs. If I could walk back through that door, I'd hold that moment even more. A little cafe, last winter's grace, where time stood still in your embrace. The world turned cold beyond the glass, but warmth inside refused to pass. Little cafe, where stories start, a winter home for one soft heart. Steam blurred circles above your cup, like hopes we found but never picked up. Your voice was calm, your eyes were light, turning the darkest day into bright. The chairs still echo where laughter stayed, memories carved in the marks they made. Even the shadows along the wall remember the way we used to fall. If seasons spin and rearrange, this cafe's warmth will never change. A little cafe, last winter's grace, where time stood still in your embrace. The world turned cold beyond the glass, but warmth inside refused to pass. A little cafe, where stories start, a winter home for one soft heart. Some places hold us even now, they teach the heart what love allows. And every winter brings me near to what we built in moments here. Little cafe frozen in time, holding a world that once was mine. Even if winter takes its due, last winter's cafe still leads me to you. The cafe lights flickered in early dusk, shadows shifting in amber musk. Chairs arranged like a silent choir, holding the heat of a fading fire. I sat beside the window glow, watching the evening slowly grow. Your presence felt like a gentle storm, cold at the edge, but soft and warm. If night can teach the heart to feel, these fading lights make truth reveal. Until the lights turn warm, I'll stay, watching the world fall far away, waiting for night to soften the air, hoping to find your shadow there. Until the lights turn warm again, I'll keep this moment where it's been. Snow brush softly along the street, a muted rhythm, steady and sweet. Your cup sat empty beside my own, a tender sign I wasn't alone. The clock chimed low in gentle tones, echoing deep in weary bones. Even the silence held your trace, lingering warm in this quiet place. If memories glow where darkness lies, then winter light won't tell me lies. Until the lights turn warm, I'll stay, watching the world fall far away. When night grows cold and hearts retreat, I'll find your warmth in the empty sea. And when the cafe dims to gray, your love is the light that guides my way. Until the lights turn warm tonight, I'll wait beneath